What should you expect to pay for a Phase I ESA? And why is it so hard to get a simple number when you're just trying to budget for a deal? Well, today you're getting the real price range, what affects it, why some firms advertise rock bottom rates, and how you can get an instant estimate using the calculator on our website. By the end, you're going to know exactly what a good Phase I ESA should cost and how to avoid the kinds of shortcuts that end up costing way more later. Hey there, I'm Tate Hunter from RMA, your environmental experts. If you're digging into Phase I pricing, you're probably trying to avoid surprises before closing. And if you ever want help figuring out what your site actually needs, you can always reach out to us at RMA. All right, let's jump in. Here's the fast answer. A solid Phase I ESA typically falls between $4,000 and $10,000. Could be a little more, could be a little less, but that's a good ballpark of the real practical range for a thorough assessment done by an experienced environmental professional. But a range that big isn't super helpful when you're trying to plan around a real property with a real timeline, and that's exactly why we built our instant pricing calculator on the RMA website. Now, the calculator is quick. It's just a handful of questions about your site's location, your size, the type of use, how fast you need the report, and as you answer it, it narrows down the price based on real project data, not guesswork. And the best part is you get your estimated cost instantly. No email required, no automatic follow-up, no surprise calls. It's just a clean, honest tool that gives you a realistic number that you can actually plan around. Now, if you want a firm exact price, you can submit your contact info at the end, but that part is totally up to you. Now, you may see Phase I ESAs online for $2,000 or less. And honestly, whenever you see the price that low, you should pause. There's a reason that those numbers look so good. Most of these firms are doing what we'd call check-the-box Phase Is. They're fast, they're bare bones, and they're usually completed by very inexperienced staff, sometimes brand new college grads or contract writers who've never set foot on your property, or even people overseas who are just stitching together template language. And here's the part that most people don't realize, those firms are not actually trying to make money on that cheap Phase I. The whole model is built around what comes next, the Phase II. When a Phase I is rushed or shallow, it's way more likely to flag vague concerns that technically justify additional testing. And Phase II testing is where the real money starts. $10,000, $20,000, $50,000, even $100,000, depending on what they recommend. So that attractive $1,800 Phase I starts to make a lot more sense once you realize it's basically a feeder product for much bigger services. We don't play that game at RMA. Our Phase Is are done by seasoned professionals who know the difference between a real red flag and something that might just look a little scary on paper. They protect you, not funnel you into more work. So what actually affects the cost of a Phase I ESA? Well, the biggest factor is how complicated your property's history is. A small commercial site is one thing. A place with past industrial use, multiple owners, and a long regulatory trail takes more digging. Location matters too, not just for travel concerns, but for records. Some states keep excellent records, others require more hoops to even obtain them. Your timeline plays a part as well. If you need it rushed for closing, we can do it, but rush work naturally costs more. And finally, the experience level of the assessor matters a lot. At RMA, we use seasoned professionals, not junior staff learning on your property. Experienced people catch real issues, but they also know when something does not require unnecessary testing, and that can save you huge money down the line. So if you want the next step, try out the calculator on our website. The estimate takes under 2 minutes. And if you want an exact quote, drop your info in at the end and it'll go straight to our team. And of course, if you'd rather just talk it through with a real human, just reach out. We're here to help. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.